I intro welcome to another thrilling episode of Mysterious Disappearances. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a tale that's as chilling as it is puzzling. In 1928, the world watched in shock as one of its wealthiest figures vanished mid-flight, leaving behind only an empty bathroom door and unanswered questions. Alfred Loewenstein was more than just a man. He was a financial powerhouse who could turn industries on their head with a single phone call. But on that fateful July evening, all it took was a moment in the bathroom to erase him from existence. Can you imagine waking up one day knowing your boss has simply vanished into thin air? Well, buckle up and let's unravel this mystery together. Story. In the early 20th century, Alfred Loewenstein stood as a titan of finance, his influence stretching across continents like an invisible web woven through the heart of business. He was the third richest man in the world, with investments that spanned from Europe to beyond. But on July 4, 1928, all that power and wealth suddenly came to an eerie halt when Loewenstein boarded a private airplane bound for Belgium. The day started like any other perfect weather, a smooth flight, and the hum of engines carrying men in suits across the sky. Little did anyone know, this journey would end in one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. As the plane flew over the English Channel, Loewenstein got up from his seat to use the bathroom. It was just another moment, but moments like these can change everything. Imagine being a passenger on that flight and hearing the sound of the bathroom door closing behind him. Moments later, it opened again, only to reveal an empty space where Alfred Loewenstein should have been. The air grew thick with disbelief and fear as his colleagues scrambled for answers. Could it be that simple? But nothing was simple about this case. When the plane landed on a remote beach in France, rather than heading straight to the nearest airport, they chose an isolated spot where no one would witness their actions. The reason behind this strange decision remains shrouded in mystery. As news spread of Loewenstein's disappearance, a storm began brewing around his business empire. International Holdings, a company he co-owned with Albert Pam and Frederick Sarvasi, saw its stock soaring inexplicably after the incident. Was it mere coincidence or something more sinister? Enter Henri Dreyfus, a rival businessman who had been locked in a bitter feud with Loewenstein over a libel case. Could this be the hand behind the curtain? And what about those mysterious insurance policies taken out on Loewenstein's life just before his disappearance? Was it an elaborate scheme to profit from his demise? The investigation was swift, but seemingly superficial, leading many to question if authorities were deliberately covering something up. The badly decomposed corpse found floating in the channel was identified as Loewenstein, but how could they be sure with a body so far gone? Each piece of evidence seemed to lead down a different path, creating a labyrinthine puzzle that has yet to be fully solved. Who was behind this brazen act? Was it corporate greed or personal vendetta driving the masterminds behind Loewenstein's disappearance? What would you do if faced with such a mystery? Would you stand by and watch as the truth slipped away, or fight tooth and nail for justice? Outro. Today, we've explored one of history's most perplexing disappearances, the case of Alfred Loewenstein. Join us next time as we dive into another enigmatic tale that's sure to keep your curiosity piqued. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more thrilling mysteries like this one. Until then, stay curious.